Correct.
right? But
Yes.
using the backing of his foundation.
Simple. Pure, simple.
Yeah, but yeah, thank you. That clear things. Yeah, you can hear me? Is the conversion swift? Can you hear me? Is it swift?
Yeah, I can hear you very clearly. Yeah. It's nice.
Okay, because my network is showing me some.
No, you're very clear.
Whenever I go yellowish, like it's about to go red. It's supposed to be green, but now it's going yellow. All right. Ah, that's beautiful. So there's a question in the comment section. Can you address that? Somebody, if you have any question, please ask, because they've been calling Oluwashole Dayo an anti-justice.
Tell them to come up and read the.
Okay, sorry. Again. Okay, so guys, Edjo, if you have any question, okay, to Oluwashole Dayo, Pears, CEO of Pears Foundation, okay, who has been assisting Baba Mohbad for some time in Justice for Mohbad in the case of embalmment, and then later move on. He has assisted so many individuals, but people who are not grateful, they keep turning it for like hate. They keep making it look like he's the one that is stopping justice. That without him, we would have gotten justice. There is an anti-justice. But I, Papariano, for the first time, I was the one that created the word justice team and anti-justice team. Why did I do that? Okay, this is what though some people are misusing it today. Most technologies you say that come out in this case, most of them, they come from this platform. So then what people used to use as again, people used to say, Team Wumi, Team Wumi, Team Wumi, Wumi fans, Team Wumi. In fact, it was still me here that talk about women supporting women. All of this Team Wumi started from women supporting women. From when King Dwight started doing live. After King Dwight, then some sort of ladies also trying to take charge from there and doing their own things. But yeah, when it comes to justice and anti-justice, I felt like these guys, they are supporting Wumi, I know, but they are not supporting us to get justice. They are coming after people seeking for justice. So that got me mad. And I said, do not call them Team Wumi. They're no longer Team Wumi. You're making them, giving them some importance. Just call them anti-justice. That is for people that were coming to fight against Wumi. We are giving directions. We are telling what should be done. What should be done to get justice? We believe that Wumi is not innocent in her husband's death. We believe that that lady has some things she's hiding. And we believe that she's sponsoring so many people to fight against justice. All right? And these people, whenever we see them around us, we call them anti-justice. Anti-justice was not meant to be called to we ourselves. Let me say, because Papariano went to check one lady's pants. Okay? I went to open one lady's pants yesterday. The next thing you come, Papariano went to have sex with somebody. It's an anti-justice. How did you come with that definition? Okay, Papariano was gifted lion. Papariano got money from somebody. Money to do what? To do what? When we say justice and anti-justice, we're talking about the goal. The goal is to achieve justice. That makes you a justice seeker. The other people's goal is not to get justice. If we don't get justice today, there are one people who will be happy celebrating. If we get justice today, there are other people who will be happy celebrating. And I don't think the CEO of Mohbad's Foundation will be happy if Mohbad doesn't get justice. Because this is somebody who have once paid lawyers to write a petition to make sure that the person who embalmed Mohbad is brought to book. So when you begin to misuse words, I understand the frustration, okay? I understand this whole idea, don't drag Baba, don't drag Baba. In fact, come, let me tell you something. Baba Mohbad may not know today. He may not know, but I'm sure he knows. Because most time when they bring up my conversation in front of him, before, not now, that is, he always says some things that I don't know what I did to Papariano, or for whatever that he has done to me before, I say thank you. Though it is people who talk to him, that because there are people who speak to him that come to me. Though I don't call for that. So many things happening between that man. That's why most times I always call Gurexi and Muiwa. I always call them out. Because what they are doing by that man, I don't expect them to be doing so. But there are some set of people who have allowed themselves to be used because they cannot use their brain. They want people to think for them. For example, I was hearing this morning People who were accusing me before that I do go live stream for very long hours are people supporting Wumi. I remember when Just Mohbad started, when I was doing 24 hours live stream, defending Baba Mohbad from all these people, all these devourers and vampires. I stood against all these kids. I defended the right of the man to seek for justice for his son and also to demand for DNA. That is not too much to ask for. The situation demands all those necessities, all those asking for DNA. The wife and the husband, they had a bitter argument and they said so many bad things to themselves. And hours after that, Mohbad died. And they even mentioned that child, according to what we hear from one of the eyewitnesses that was there. So any father coming out to demand for DNA is only the right thing and the best thing to be done. I defended that and I can back it by law anytime. In the Yoruba customary law that we have in the culture of Yoruba, the same way, I sometimes I laugh this anti-justice when they say, Baba Okinjogun Omo. Where did you get that Baba Okinjogun Omo? Is it not from the same Yoruba customary law? The Baba Okinjogun Omo níbo lẹ ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. Inú àṣà Yoruba lẹ ti mọ̀ bẹ́ẹ̀. So in that same culture of Yoruba, ìyàwó kì í jogún ọkọ. Ìyàwó kì í jogún ọkọ. And in that same customary law of Yoruba, it says only a legitimate child can inherit the father. Legitimate. So there have to be a proof that the child is legitimate. The next Olori Ebi that has right to put things right in that family is Baba Mohbad. I agree to those ones. I don't have issues with that. You understand? I always make it clear where I disagree with Baba. Where I agree with him, I state it clear. It's just like when Yomi was talking the other day, I said, when it comes to CCTV camera, I disagree with Yomi there. When it comes to 3 seconds video, I agree with him there. That makes sense to me. I'm somebody who can use my own brain to think. All right? So if you want to engage me, be ready to engage knowledge because I'm going to answer you. Moderators, Emma Babe, mi ò kì í ṣeré níbi tí mo wà yìí. Màá block yálà yà. Moderators, any nonsense comment, they block them. Because these kids, they are only here to play, to joke. I'm not here to worship who you worship. Mi ò kì í ṣe ẹrú bí yín. Thank you for blocking that person. Mi ò kì í ṣe ẹrú bí yín. Tí máa ń bá yín sòótọ́, kó fi dá fún gbogbo wa ní. Ọ̀rọ̀ ìlú wa ní, a gbọ́dọ̀ sọ, a gbọ́dọ̀ ṣe kó dá. Bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́ bá ìlú jẹ́ ìyẹn ọ̀kan mẹ́wọ́ yín ló wà, ẹ bá jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ bá ṣe fẹ́. Bí èmi ṣe máa touché, lèmi ṣe ń ronú. Ṣé get mi? Ìwọ̀nba ti tèmi tí màá ṣe ṣe tó ṣe máa dá ni màá ṣe ṣe. Láti ṣèlú kìlú dá does not give room to fix a place to make it better. Does not give room for worshiping people. The only people that I am loyal to, the only person is Almighty God. God Almighty Jehovah means Almighty Allah. After God, there is nobody. Ma suffering, ma teselojuni. Who you be? Even Peter tell Jesus Christ that, Master, I'm going to be by your side till the last minute. Jesus Christ look at Peter. Says, Peter, I tell you, the fowl crows 3 times. That's why I laugh at all these people that are saying, we are behind Baba. You are just deceiving yourself. Nobody can be behind anybody. We only have to guide each other. We are like mirror to each other. Mirror to each other. I can make mistakes. I cannot see my mistakes, but you can see my mistakes. You should not worship me. You should tell me the way it is. Because when you worship me, I get spoiled. I feel too powerful. I feel like I'm everything. And when you give me this so much power, you will suffer. Because I will use it against you for you. But Mohbad was a poor man yesterday that we pity. I'm one of the biggest platforms at the time that called for contribution to this man. I know so many American friends that I was coming with from my platform. I stood there. And it was one of my continuous analysis and 24 hours. All those commitments encourage people to stay around. Even when they leave other live stream, they feel like, this guy's always here. Let's hear what he's saying. And I kept on promoting this man and defending his right. And those are the things that even the government might have seen that come. People are behind this man. Okay. But this is the same person that we thought he doesn't know how to do. Let us show him how to do. Let's advise him how we can all get victory so that nobody can humiliate us. I know how many people then who was telling me, Papariano, go back to teaching. Your students are missing you. I teach most science courses, and I'm not a dullard by the grace of Almighty God. I went through education. I went through school. School didn't went through me. I went through school. But that is not, I'm not here to show superiority over anybody on education. I'm not going to do that. Almighty God, no. I come from the street, and I always address issues like somebody who comes from the street, who understands the streets. You know, we fought to see that this man doesn't get bullied. Baba Mohbad, that you see today. But later on, we start seeing that, you know, you can never know the true character of a person until you give them power. Just give them a little bit of money and power and see how they become. We needed to hear, to get clarity from this man about the things that has happened. So we can now know who to face. We can now know that, okay, we have cleared this person. This person has given us answer. We don't want to fight blindly. If we fight blindly, it doesn't favor us. We are taking big risk. If we want to fight, let's fight correctly. Let's fight justly. Let's fight a fight that we can be proud of tomorrow, that we fought a good fight. Imagine after all the defending Baba Mohbad, you're defending him so badly. And at the end of the day, Baba Mohbad disappoints you. And everything people have been saying, that they have been talking about this man, everything comes true. That man, one evidence come later on and shows that that man is truly that thing that people have been talking about. You'll be broken down. Your spirit will be broken down. Because you'll be pained. And the trauma you get, you may not recover from it easily. You understand? That's why they always say that. Make sure you check everything. Yeah.
Please, can you let me invite Bio Billions to come up?
I don't know why you're bothered about Bio Billions.
The guy is just an irritant.
Did you see him here?
Yeah, he's there.
He can come up now, but Bio has become toxic. Bio cannot have a reasonable conversation.
He just runs his mouth, say what he doesn't know.
I don't think you should be. Yeah.
Like
I don't think you should be talking to such person.
I think it's a better advice.
Anyway, please wait. I don't want us to go that route, please wait. I don't want us to go that route, yeah. But I'll just advise you. You don't have any business with such person. Should understand. This is somebody.
So why is he calling my name?
Most of them.
Why are you always screaming my name?
Get something, please. People must always call people. And the moment you put yourself out there in the public, there are people that are threatened by your presence. So you understand? Just be like me who is here right now. There are people who are shaking every day with the moment they see me coming live stream. They are shaking. They can't take it. So you understand? And why are they like that? Some of them, they are possessed with evil spirit. So you get, because I don't know. If you claim you have the truth, I claim I have the truth. Why can't we sit down and iron out the truth and see which one is more correct? Why are they running? They are all running to platforms where they can speak over you. They can tell so many lies and they can start clapping for themselves. And those are babies. Those are children behavior. You understand? Now, where am I going with my conversation? I'm saying that we put in all our effort, even before all these small kids, all these children, all this Bayo, all this York Daddy, Westo, even before all of these kids started like becoming like a voice in this case, we stood. In fact, it was even the good work that we're doing on this platform that made these people to stick around, to be present in justice for Mohbad today. Some of them would have just passed away. They would have just passed away. But because I did good analysis, I did good commentary, and I stood by culture, I stood by law, I used that to attract a lot of people into this case. Now, what did I do wrong? They said because I am quick to notice what is not right. How do I notice what is not right? Because I'm so serious with what I want. I want justice. The same way I come here and I talk, I also talk about this case to other people offline that come, Baba Barrister, look at this case, this Mohbad case, we are doing it. And we are like, we are hung at this point, What can we do if you are the lawyer? Because we have to use one lawyer to checkmate the other lawyer. If our own lawyers in this case are not doing very well, or if we think they're not doing very well, let us take the same case and give to other lawyers and see what they would have done. Then when I see the approach of different lawyers, I became very amazed. And then I knew that something is wrong with our own lawyers. And I started by calling out the legal team at the time, which was headed by Odumosu. That was where the first enemy began. They said, why am I calling out Odumosu? Yes. Okay, if you remember. Okay. Was that when I blocked you?
Yes, because I was defending the legal team.
I don't even know what you did then. What were you doing then? But I know you were defending Baba Mohbad badly then.
Yeah, I was defending Baba Mohbad and legal team.
You were blind then. You were blind.
Now I can see.
I don't think you will do that again. In your entire life, I don't think you will defend anything Baba Mohbad again. I want to actually, those who just came maybe 6 months ago, 1 year ago, they are the ones who are doing that nonsense. Now, they are not open. They are still using them. When they use them, they will get realized. They think people, they keep using slang, they keep using language like, those sons are felt. They are soldiers who are felt in the battle. I don't know what battle. The only battle here is in court. It's in the police station. Whatever me and you do here, it will only give awareness to Mohbad case. It will only give awareness to Mohbad case. It will only do well to put Mohbad case on the spotlight, not to destroy Mohbad case. Let's put that clear. Whatever that will help Mohbad case should be between the police and the courts. So, and there are professionals we have paid to come and do research, to come and hear everybody and take good strategies and go implement it either in the police station or in the court. But they fail to do those things. They are all focused on what we are doing in the public. I am a commentator. I can comment on this case the way I want. Section 39 of the Nigerian Constitution, first of all, give me that complete right. Because some of you don't even know where your rights are coming from. At least, if there's one law every Nigerian must know, one thing, one freedom that you have as Nigerian, that freedom, first of all, is Section 39, the right to speak. The right to speak. Before I continue, I've been hearing so many accusations, people say so many things that people are making money with Mohbad name. Like, where is this conversation coming from? Illiterate again. Do I have any educated person here who can teach me how people can make money with Mohbad name? If I want to buy gift on TikTok, should I say, I am here for Mohbad, please give me gift? I have gifted many people in this justice for Mohbad, and people have gifted me. How does that have to do with Mohbad? I don't know. Let us say somebody comes up today and complain about Nigeria, and you are saying, Nigeria must be good, and people are gifting you. So we'll say you are making money with Nigerian name. Wow, you are making money with Nigerian name. Let us say, for example, I said, in the name of Jesus Christ, be healed. In the name of Jesus Christ, every bad spirit in your body disappear. And people then maybe give me money because of the good work I'm doing. Good work. So, but because I mentioned Jesus Christ's name, I'm using Jesus Christ's name to make money. Oh my God. If I say, Inshallah, you will get whatever you want to get. So you will tell me I'm using Allah name to make money. You see, I got to find out something right. When I was streaming 24 hours, Wumi fans were complaining. Papariano is sitting down. He's sitting on his dick. I don't understand. Like, I don't know. What does that mean? Does that mean that if you open your nyash, I no go knock you very well? Carry your nyash come, if you open them. If you even do it for life, I do yala ya dada. If now my prick, now you dey pity because now they pity me. You know, they are speaking as somebody who love me that mo bí ọmọ ọkùnrin ṣe máa jókòó tó ṣe máa jókòó lẹ́pọ̀n láàárọ̀ dalẹ́ tó máa jókòó sórí ẹ̀pọ̀n. Ṣé ẹ̀pọ̀n mi ni problem yìí ni? Kọfí ṣé o fẹ́ dómi ni ṣé ẹ̀pọ̀n mi ni problem ṣé o fẹ́ jẹ okó mi ni? Mo dẹ̀ ń sọ fún gbogbo yẹn everyday pé ẹ wà classic. Ẹ wo bí ikùn èèyàn ṣe rí, as in I wanted to do, there was a day, right? I was about to type this black coffee. Coffee I won't type. My even type and make you see for the present. Now coffee now I won't type. I swear. As in, I was in the mood. I wanted to drink coffee and be good, you know. There's a way you will be, you want to do some things sometimes. And you just feel like, kick out here, chill. You understand? Let my network come up. You say that, King Kote, chill. But irikuri lo amare, irikuri, like, what? Something that will spoil your whole day is what you will see. As in, this day I was so embarrassed. Do you understand? In fact, I couldn't do anything. I don't know this video of Comfy that has been going around that you see his belly is vibrating like that of a hippopotamus. Like, I told myself, I said, these are the women that are making people to insult women. Even if somebody don't want to be insultive, right? These are the people you see sometimes that I think if you're a woman and you are around people like this, they are an insult to women. They are insult to women. And I just see this person like jogging like this, doing tummy like this everywhere. I say, kí ló wà nínú ikùn yìí báyìí? Ṣé kìí ṣe pé gbogbo àwọn ìpè tí wọ́n ṣẹ́ látayédáyé òun ni ọmọbìnrin yìí kó sínú báyìí? But you know where I like God? There are some people God have punished that till the day they die, that's how they'll be. Just leave them where they are. If you won't see any bit on, they are suffering the punishment of the Almighty God. You know, the Bible says something that not all who says Lord, 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 Lord God shall enter the kingdom of God. Many people who quickly mention the name of God, if you observe the rate at which people supporting Wumi and people supporting Baba, the rate at which they mention God, before you know, God will punish you. Bible is okay. I now have to check myself. There was a day I went to carry my Bible. Say, I checked. Am I sure I'm still religious? Am I sure I'm serving the same God with Comfy and Baba Mohbad? So I was checking. I had to kneel down and ask God, is it the same God? Please, I just want to be sure. Because how is that possible? How is that possible? These guys they don't see their own mistakes. They only use the name of God whenever to cover their shit. But the things we are telling them, they can't stand the truth. If you bring any of them here, I swear, and I begin to tell them the truth, carry that bio, carry and come up. You go in just few minutes. There was a day I spoke to, before I got York Daddy blocked. Because York Daddy was, or York Baba or whatever. Before I got that guy blocked, the guy wasn't like this. I was asking the guy a very simple question. That they said they went to Abuja to discuss with Mama Mohbad. I said, is it right for somebody to be defending Jesus Christ but it's in good communication with the devil. Let's say Jesus Christ is not a friend of the devil. He's not talking with the devil. He's not communicating with the devil. But somebody protecting Jesus Christ has a number of the devil. They are chatting. They're in good communication. I say, who doesn't know that that person is a betrayer? And I ask, I said, if Mohbad father consider the ex-wife an enemy, how is it that Gregson has the number of the woman and is talking to the woman? How does that look? And I saw the guy tried his best, but everything showed around him that he was like someone in a mission, that he's fighting between telling the truth and doing the job, the assignment that he was given. And now I looked into the economy of the country. I said, truly the country is difficult. But why? Why do you sell your conscience so cheap? Even if the country is difficult, do you have to sell your conscience? But again, if what is the name of this Jacobson? If the name of this what's the name? Isaacson. We have Esau and Esau. If Esau can sell his birthright and his conscience to Jacob so cheaply, people can do that, but not someone like me. I will not do that. Not that cheap. You understand? So these kids, when you come to engagement, the only thing they hide behind is Baba. Right? They are irrelevant. If you want to know how irrelevant they are, take them outside Baba topic. Discuss something with them that has nothing to do with Baba. You will see that they know nothing. Absolutely, they know nothing. Baba is just what is giving them leverage. What is making them look better, making them look important. When they mention Baba, you are coming for Baba. But do you ask the question why people are coming for Baba? People trusted this man. They put in their life contribution into the hands of this man, trusting him that through him we will be able to deal with concerning issues of bullying, issues of getting people killed in the society. People trusted this man, and we came together. We said, let's put in our money, help this man, and also help his son. We contributed money to help Mohbad, not to get money from Mohbad. Every one of you who have been in justice for Mohbad, all the money you were contributing just for Mohbad, was it Mohbad who gave you that money? Let's say Mohbad died and no Nigerian ever spoke out. Is it a plus to the family or a loss to the family? Imagine Mohbad died. They said Mohbad money is what we are spending, right? Imagine as Mohbad died, no Nigeria asked for DNA. No Nigeria sent envelope to Baba. Will Baba have the mouth, the guts to be coming out, say people are spending Mohbad money? That's what they call content creator. Content creator, they always take something maybe fantastic and recreate it and furbish it and make it look very presentable and very better. You should only appreciate them. You should only appreciate them, not fight them. The moment we mention Mohbad every day, the moment the music of Mohbad gets sold, the moment we mention Mohbad, the moment, even if anybody in Mohbad family is doing anything right now, there will be acceleration. Could Baba sing music before and anybody even recognize his music? On his channel, Mohbad Dad. TikTok page, Mohbad Dad. Why not Joseph Aloba? We made Mohbad great. The public made Mohbad great. Mohbad is thankful to the public. If Mohbad have the kind of heart that the father have, Mohbad will never reach anywhere. Anybody fighting public are set of opinionated people who comes into an issues and lay out their opinion. All you have to do, you who is affected, is to address the concern appropriately, correctly. That is, let's say you dealt with the public and you promised them accountability, and in return, you didn't give them, and they're asking you for that accountability. You can't fight them. You can't win them. 10 years coming, that name will remain on your identity forever. You see, whatever we don't resolve in this justice right now, anybody will cite this law. Whatever happened here, people, when they are discussing, they will quote this as a life lesson. They will say 20 years ago, there was one called Joseph Oluwabami Waloba, a carpenter, that was very poor with a dirty singlet somewhere, was acting like Lot. There's this animal they call something Lot or Lot, whatever. The animal looks sluggish. When you see the animal, one of the most sluggish animal on earth, right? The animal looks sluggish, has the attitude of slug, yeah, has like the behavior of looking so like. When we saw Mohbad, this man looked very gentle man. He looked very gentle man. In fact, with the way the man was speaking, I was fighting people because the people were dragging Sami Larry, Naira Marley, and Baba Mohbad in the beginning. And that was why I got mad at Wumi. So you know all these things happening, and you allow people to be dragging your father-in-law? Wumi never told the whole public about what happened to Mohbad. Wumi never. She only responded by saying, I owe the public no explanation. You know why Wumi didn't tell the public? Now something is coming to my head. Probably it was because Wumi felt like they could easily lie to Baba Mohbad, but they cannot easily lie to the whole world. Do you guys understand? That's why Wumi never, in Wumi mouth, we never heard it easily that nurse came to treat Mohbad. But they know that if they made anything up and just tell the father will go with it. The father was the first person that came to tell us that it was nurse, that they told him it was nurse that killed Mohbad. I think that same day or the next day. No, I mean the day of the burial. Or a day, either between 3 days, 3 days from when Mohbad was buried, between 3 days, Baba said these things. 1 minute. Baba said these things. All right. And all of those things was what I was using to defend Baba. As at September 13th, the day Mohbad was being buried, because that was the day some of us, like me, started justice for Mohbad. We watched the burial live, Facebook, Instagram, everywhere. Nigerians were using their data to stream Mohbad to other Nigerians, telling them that something bad is happening. And then some of us, we capitalized. We did not just stream, but we stood Gadiba. The worker from community. Let's form a community. Let's give a voice to this family. So you understand? The water go. That is what, if there's one thing that keeps us going, there's what they call right. When you are doing something and you are confident that you are right, even if the devil let them scream, shake everywhere, even call name of God, when the judgment of God comes, it will first go into your heart and scan through your heart. What human beings don't understand, God understands. No, some people will just wake up, thunder go fire you, God go punish you. They are acting as if they are God. Are you the one that will help God to punish somebody? God who is watching. We call him the God of vengeance. You are not the one who will tell me that God will punish me before God will punish me. It is God that will look in between me, look in between you, and tell at the end of the day who is doing his will. It is the will of God that justice is served. It is the will of God that we speak the truth in face of difficulty. Like it happened in Daniel in the lion's den. Like it happens in Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Inside a very hot fire. They said they will never bow down to Nebuchadnezzar. Go up, come down. They will never bow down for Nebuchadnezzar. The king said they should hit the fire more 7 times. Adibi, we have fire right now. Believe me, people will throw me in fire because Baba Mohbad, they will throw me in fire. Human beings are so emotional. This is what they did that make them kill Jesus Christ. Because when they wanted to kill Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Oshe, kò ní respect, okay? Oshe máa para ìpẹ́rẹ́ ní ọba ọlọ́ba, tá lọ́ba nílùú, níbo ló ti ń ṣerú ẹ̀? Níbo ló ti ń ṣerú ẹ̀? You don't even know what Jesus Christ brings. What is the people in the time of Jesus Christ? It is the same misunderstanding. They are carried away. Bá ṣe ṣe nígbà yẹn nìyẹn, alọ́ba ń lù, ó ṣe ara pẹ́rẹ́ ní ọmọ Ọlọ́run, ọmọ ọba kan ní become king of Judah. Abomination, agbọ́dọ̀ pa. Níbo ló ti ń jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀? Èèwọ̀ ni ẹni bá rọ́bà fi lọ́ba ń pa. Ọ̀rọ̀ kọ́tọ̀kọ̀tọ̀ kátàkátà. You see, that's why only societies who take time to listen and to understand, they are the only one who moves forward. Luffy, I don't know who you are. You can send requests and come up or I will block you. Be careful, okay? Don't tell me to answer you. Answer you what? What question you are asking? You can come up, you're not even, let me even mute you. Okay? You guys are not coming up. You have the chance to discuss, come up, talk to me. You only sit in the comment section and you're distracting me. I mean, how can you be holding me, telling me to be answering you in the midst of my conversation? I should stop and be answering you, right? And if I don't answer you, consider that rude. Now comment again, let me see your comment. It's muted. How do you know Love is a good person? Do you know who is there? Do you know who is there? You don't know who is there. The person just called my conversation. Answered me. I don't even see the question. What is even her question? Did anybody see her question? Did anybody see her question? Because I've muted her. I've told you guys, if you want to speak, come up. Because it seems easy. You guys, when you're in the conversation, it seems easy. You guys see everything easy. Oh, it's even a shame. Oh, really? All right. Whatever. So, all of these things, we put it together. So, as I was saying, right, in the time of Shadrach, Meshach, Abednego, so many temptations, even by the side of Jesus Christ, even Muhammad himself, like, so many issues, so many people. You will see, there is no how. There's one thing that I come to learn in this life. Sometimes just tell lies. People who tell lies, they live longer. They live long than people who tell it the way it is. People who tell it the way it is, life always suffer them and punish them. People will not understand you because the first thing people do is that whenever they hear something that is not good in their ear, they don't take time to ask why. They just jump into, it's not supposed to be like that. And before you know, it is too late. They will not be regretting. That's why most times you see that people who are reasonable, who can make change, they don't come to society where people don't understand. So people have eyes, they have ear, but they only want to hear what pleases them. They only want to hear what makes them happy. And that thing that makes you happy, may be destroying the whole country. I swear to Almighty God. Imagine me coming up here right now saying, Iyabo is a very good woman. Oh, she's good. You will see so many people coming around and be happy. Because when you say things that makes people happy, they quickly come. And that makes me as a scientist feel like I'm still studying people. How do you solve these issues where people just jump into their emotion immediately the moment they hear something? Can we ever solve this kind of problem? Is there a formula I as a scientist can develop to help balance this problem? One of the solutions could have been to pretend like you like somebody, but you don't like them. Then when you have the chance to stop them, you just stop them. That would have been good. And that's what many people are using. But me, I just can't do it. The God may do that. To be pretending someone I don't like, I will not be with them. I will not be saying, Baba, Baba, Baba. And at the end of the day, I'll be gossiping the man, destroying. It is better for me to come out publicly and call out Baba Mohbad than to come and say nice things in the outside and go behind the scene and be gossiping him and be saying nasty things. I'm not going to do that to anybody. If I speak it, I don't know. All these things that are flying, like shit in your long one. I hope it is not witch's car, because somebody have told me before that they are Baba supporters and they are witch. Yes, there's somebody that came to my inbox said that they are supporting Baba and they are witch, that they will show me Pepe. Baba supporters, Elijah. Okay, but you know I'm a scientist. Remember, but chemical, emotion lagging. I have an answer to all of you, because no justice no justice in it. Now I want to quickly address something. I hear Comfy saying something today. Somebody posted a video, it was Comfy voice. All right. Comfy said it that when people go live stream for hours, 24 hours, that TikTok gives them coin. Guys, is that correct? Somebody please help me browse on Google. You know, these children, they are illiterate. One big TikTok that they not born TikTok well. Just because you are going live, make it begin. Even one coin no go give you. If nobody no gift you, If nobody gift you, TikTok will never gift you. What TikTok did that Comfy didn't understand, I will explain it. And I'm always the one teaching them a lot of stuff in this justice. Bringing my technology, my free promotion that I do, my IT IQ, bringing it into this place and getting kids better. In some countries, TikTok has updated their guidelines. Before, when they give you coin, maybe they give you 100 coin. Okay, or a coin that is like 5,000 naira. Before, in some countries, TikTok may give you 50%. Take half for itself. While in some countries now, TikTok will not even give you 50%. They will give you 45%, and they will keep 5% after every week. So if they give you throughout that week, let me say they gift me in this week now, TikTok will take part of it and keep it that I will take it next week because they want me to still be in their app. Because they give you everything now, maybe you will cash it out and go away. So the coin that reflected that Comfy was talking about is part of the gift that she received in that week. The remaining portion is what they give to her. And now they are having issues with that I go live for hours. No, they have tried so many things. There's been some time, they said, among themselves, as they discuss it, I see here it. They will say, you will go live in the morning. Let's share it so that we'll counter Papariano. You, as you're ending your own, the people will not go to him. You will just come live. They did it did not work. What you don't know is this, right? You can't control justice for Mohbad fans. They are one. They want justice. Whenever they see anything intriguing going on, they quickly run there. You can't keep them. They'll be running out immediately, one by one. Imagine me right now, I'm showing a video, something which is a strong evidence against Baba. They will leave wherever they are, quickly jump here to come and check it. You can't stop them. So don't try. Anybody who's trying to stop people, you are trying to brainwash them. If you think you have the truth, tell them the truth and let them go. Let the truth set them free. Let them go everywhere and defend that truth. People that come from most of those platforms, when they come here, they look like a baby, like a kid. Because when you engage them, they shake. They are shaking. Is it the right thing? So first of all, we have clarified, okay? There is nowhere in the world where TikTok works today, even in China. We are going to live for 24 hours, even equivalent one coin. Even one rose, TikTok will not give you. Even one rose, one coin, TikTok will never give you just because you go live for 24 hours. The only thing you gain when you go live, it is either you are being gifted in your live stream by somebody who used their hard-earned money to go buy the gift and they gift you. Okay? And when they gift you, like as I said in some countries, instead of TikTok to give you 50%, TikTok will take 55%. Okay? The remaining 5%, TikTok will give you the next week because they want to keep you in the app. Usually before they take 50%. 50%. But they just feel like, okay, if we take 50% and give the person the whole 50%, the person may go and not return. Let us give him 45. Let's keep 5 to make him happy. So that when next week start, that's why you see that. Like if you are going live every time from now, there's what they call mission, weekly mission accomplished. You will see the weekly mission. It's a percentage from what you receive in that week. TikTok keeps it, and after every Sunday, after midnight Sunday, they add that to your account automatically. If you don't receive any gift that week, you will not get it. Try it. Tell people nobody to gift you throughout that week and see whether you will be, and go live for 7 days non-stop. Don't stop for 1 month. And you TikTok will come out. Do you know how many people who go live on TikTok every day? Can TikTok pay them? Can TikTok afford it? TikTok itself want to gain as a business. Anyway, go on, because me, I will do show for a very long time. I cannot be done.
Okay,
I have to keep it cool. Anyone who want to ask a question, just know you can come up. Yeah, no, you can come up, take excuse. Just wait. Let me just for everybody's good. If you want to ask question anytime, okay, you can come up and try to interject. You want to ask a question. So I have the space, I will let you, but I don't stop talking the moment I start my live stream. I am the host. I have to keep everybody intact. Imagine I go like this for 1 or 2 or 3 minutes. It becomes boring. I have to. It's my duty. People are watching me. I have to give out something. If I don't give you conversation, I must give you something funny or something dramatic. Go on. You can speak.
Okay, I have 2 questions to ask.
You can ask any question.
Now, number 1 question is about the organophosphate thing that, according to those that were at the inquiry, they said this was said by the lawyer. The pathologist that went, when that was the odor that he perceived when he got to the morgue and all of those stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
Now, don't you think that this is another way of diversion? A pathologist saying that, okay, when they go there, this, and do you think that it might be missing out maybe the smell, the odor? Now, he perceived something and he said it. Now, do you think there's a chance that, okay, maybe that is not exactly what he perceived? Because when we look at what this organophosphate means, it's as far as I'm concerned, I think it's like they use it for different things, but mostly to they're like warfare agents, to kill things, and there are poisonous stuff and all of those things like that. Now, if, for me, I may be wrong in this anyway, but I stand to be corrected. If it's exactly what he perceived, don't you think that the nature of his body also, he should have said what he observed, in the nature of his body? Because when they use this kind of stuff, chemical to spray on a dead body or something like that, there is tendency of maybe rottenness or maybe decay or something, things like that. I don't, like I said, I may be wrong, but so I want to ask, do you think maybe there could be a misconception, maybe misname, or maybe the pathologist might not be right or might be right, so that there will not be a kind of diversion? Because now everybody's thinking that, they're putting this on his body, this, and things like that. So don't you think there is anything? And second question is, now, do you think that Baba Mohbad owes, the family of late Disturbing, do you think they owes him, their family, a sort of maybe maybe he should just react, to his demise, because we understand that, while he was fighting for justice and all of those things, for his son and all of those, he lost his life. So do you think Baba Mohbad owes him a duty, or owes the family a duty, to respond, or to, to react, or to make a statement, as regarding that, just for his honor, in all of this? Thank you. That's my questions.
Your questions are just too embedded. Like, can you explicit them? That's why I say I like people asking one question at a time. Can you make them explicit?
Okay. Let me just start. Let's take one at a time.
Yes, within each other.
Okay, now the first one. Okay, now the first one. Do you think the pathologist, what he said about the smell that he perceived? I'm saying that according to those that were at the inquest, that he said this is when he entered the morgue, it was the first smell he perceived, and he named what he perceived. Now, do you think it could be right or it could be wrong, going by the nature of what the chemical is meant for, what it is used for. It's used for different things, different purposes, but primarily what we know is like poison, like when you want to use it to poison to kill animals, pesticide, all those things like that. So now, and it's definitely going to have effect on the body of that, if it is saying that this is what he perceived. Now, what is the nature of the body as a whole that he saw? And do you think it's also a form of distraction? And I won't call it this, okay, let me say diversion, and speculations, in this, in the whole case entirely.
Okay, I'm trying to
do you understand?
I'm trying to understand your question, but at the same time, I was also trying to do
Okay, let me
research
break.
and things. That's why I'm not getting you clearly. But now, right now, I'm
Okay,
focused.
let
I'm
me break it
100%
down.
focused. Yes. Can we just
Okay,
deal
let me
with
break it
the
down.
first fate and then deal with Mohbad as a different issue? Can you ask your question about organophosphate? Because I was trying to also confirm.
Yes.
When people ask me a question, I've
Yes,
tried
it's
to confirm so I can give you an answer, an accurate answer. Yeah, go on.
Now, the organophosphates, going by what it is meant for, and according to the pathologist, he said when he got to the morgue, this was the first smell, the smell he perceived, and he also, and that was where he was able to like, okay,
From Mohbad body.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, yes, that's what I'm saying. Yes, from the body, bad body, and he gave the name. Now, do you think that this smell, do you think that it could be wrong? Because sometimes you might be saying that I'm perceiving rats, for example. Now, maybe a rat is smelling, and at the end of the day, you might find it to be that it's not even rat that is smelling. They might have similar smell, and at the end of the day, you find that it's another thing that is even smelling. Sometimes gas can be smelling, and you might find that it's another thing that is smelling entirely. I'm just using for example. Now,
Look at the way.
do you think that? Okay.
It's just like if you have been dealing with fish for a very long time and you hear the smell of a fish, won't you know how a fish smells like?
Every fish has their own smell.
No, please.
Every fish have their own smell.
Fish in general, aquatic animals in general, which are mostly, especially Pisces, right? They have a unique odor. Okay, they have their uniqueness. When a fish smells, when an egg smells, when a dead rat smells, they have a unique odor, right? You should understand that everything has their uniqueness. Now, people who are expert of a particular field, what makes them expert is the capacity of being able to identify the uniqueness of whatever that exists in their field. Sure, you get. It's just like those days in chemistry classes where we're taught odors or the smells of different elements. You will hear that some ammonium gases has a choking odor. So whenever we see something like a choking odor, we say there have to be a presence of ammonium somewhere here. Whenever I see something like a laughing gas, maybe you think about phosphorus or sulfur, something like that. So these things, when you are an expert of that field, you don't just speak how a common person speak. For that man, for that pathology to include in his report, right, that when he first got to Mohbad body, he perceived an organophosphate poison or chemical. It's a poisonous substance. It's not good nowhere near animals or human beings.
Yeah.
Now, and again, it is not a substance that is used to control pests or even insect in the morgue. You can Google it anywhere in the world. It is not. It's not even recommended. It is not, and it's not even recommended. But can it be used to poison a person? Yes. It can poison somebody. Organophosphate and carbonate, because I also do research, it's in front of me. They are one of the strongest poison when it comes to killing people. And one of their side effects is that when people die of it, though they don't do other harming, but the smells out of that person throughout. The odor, like the person decay with the smell. But what is bad? What is bad if we conduct such tests and we ask, why was organophosphate applied to this body? And question that, and even check in line with maybe the Mortician Act. That is this allowed? Is this a practice in Nigeria that such chemical be used? And is it even used on other bodies? That's what they call research and investigation, right? It is only in Mohbad case that we see things, we see insight, things that if attended to, if attended to those things, can give us a lead towards something. It is just Mohbad that we just cross out everything. Look at 3 seconds video that it came. The moment it came, people started crossing it out. When any information comes, people will just think, what is bad? When somebody brings 3 seconds video, what is bad in investigating it? Bring the full video. Let the video speak as an evidence itself. What is wrong with checking? Why? Because for the man to be given a report, right? The man cannot enter that morgue and say and start like this. I heard a scent of a formalin. I heard the odor of a formalin. That is formaldehyde or formalin. Is a formal chemical used for embalming people in the morgue that can keep you from any bugs, from rotting. You can't even rot in. No cockroach can even get close to you. They will die. Right? They can't get close to you. No bugs, nothing. Formaldehyde. So the pathology will not come to be given a support to say, when I go to the morgue, I smell a formaldehyde, a formalin, because it was a necessary thing. It is what everybody was expecting to be there. It is not a shock that you hear the odor of formalin or formaldehyde. But when you hear something else, right, you will take caution of that thing that, what is this doing here? And you will record it. That from the moment I started, all the strange things you see, you will record it. I perceive the odor of an organophosphate. The question that anybody should ask is that organophosphate something good for the body? Is that what they use to embalm dead body, to the best of your knowledge? Or should such odor be perceived around there, even for insecticide purposes, maybe for to deal with that? Right?
Papariano.
But again, it wasn't treated in depth.
Now,
So I think that wasn't good enough.
Let me go further from where you stopped. Now, as a pathologist, I don't know how the pathologist was sounding. Maybe he was sounding confused, or maybe he was sounding worried, about the smell. Because I believe that as a pathologist, they could, or there's every possibility that he himself will be aware of, preservatives, chemicals that is being used on the body. So for me, I think, as I'm not present, so I think what I'm just going to ask is, like you said, now
it can never be used for preservative. You can quickly do that.
It is allowed.
You can do your
if
quick
that organophosphate is allowed in the morgue.
For me, right? If I were you, click round.
How was it sounding?
If I were you, click round.
Was it sounding like? No,
can you hear me?
Not
Hello.
Click round.
Can you hear me?
Done.
Click round.
Click round. Can you hear me?
That's
if I were you, right? Click round.
Why
you can't even hear me.
there should be a diversion. Why would there should be a way we should why we should think, towards that line as well. Don't you think so?
K Crown. K
Can
Crown.
you? No, Eric, please wait. Eric, please wait.
Okay.
Can you hear me, Kekran? Kekran, can you hear me? Oh God, it's network. Okay, when your network is better, we can engage then, because you need to hear me. Go and speak on Eric. I don't know what you want to say.
Thank you very much. You see, some people, they don't know a lot of things about pathologists. Now, before pathologists can take any work.
Don't you think you should finish eating so that you don't, your food is kind of getting to the conversation?
Before any pathologist can take over a body that he wants to check on this body, number one thing, embalmment. What did they use to embalm the body? There will be a name of that chemical that they use to embalm the body. They will write that one down. After writing it down, okay, pathology will ask that, okay, which day did he bring it? How many months? How many days? And you have to know all those things. They will tell pathologists all those things. Now, when the pathologist take control of the job that he wants to do, the embalmment chemical, he will see on the body, he will take it out. What killed this guy? Does he struggle to death? Does he stab? Does he punch? All those things. That is what he will look onto. Does he what they call it? Poison? They will see, but inside him, all those chemicals they talk about, which is for embalming, you need to raise all those one out. That, okay, this is what, okay, I've seen this, I've seen that, this one. You may put it down as well. That, okay, this is the chemical they used to embalm him. But what caused death of this guy? The pathologist is supposed to see a lot of things in the body. Even the illness the guy has, he will see it. Don't let us fool ourselves. I know the question he asks, the character asks, I know where he's coming from, I know where he's going. But I've explained everything to him now. It's only they don't work on all those people, lawyer, Baba Mohbad. Baba Mohbad knew what killed his son. To be honest with you. I have to be honest with you. But it just started twisting people's brain. On Monday, on Tuesday. He said on Tuesday, later he came back on Monday. You yourself that said, Alagidi pade alagbara. You saw your son on the floor. Oh, lagidi ngba yen. Wa lagidi pẹ̀lú àwọn tó ń wá ìjà fún ọmọ ẹ. No, to be honest, even at this moment, they can do a lot of things. I work in hospital. I know what I'm talking about. They will see all those things. Kò tó fi bẹ̀ bá mẹ́. Kò tó di pé wọ́n gbé wá sí embalmment bẹ́ẹ̀ gan. Kò tó kọ́ fi gbogbo abẹ́rẹ́ tó fún embalming àbí nǹkankan. Gbogbo ẹ̀ ní pathologist láti rí. Tó láti mention out. But wọ́n ti compromise. Ọ̀fẹ́, owó tó wà nílẹ̀ ó ranjú mọ́ wọn. They can't pay. Wọ́n rọ̀fẹ́. Ọ̀fẹ́ tó dẹ̀ rí kẹ́. Why? Kí ni reason pé ọ̀fẹ́ tó rí? Kí ló yẹ pé kìí ṣe àwọn opponent yẹn gangan? Náà ni wọ́n ti di pé wọ́n like owó. Ó yá lọ ṣe fún wọn. Àwa máa sanwó fún wọn. Sọ fún ọ̀pọ̀ ọ̀fẹ́ ló máa ṣe fún wọn. All those things, that's what is killing Nigeria up to today. The pathologists supposed to see all those things. Ìgbà tí Mohbad kú ni o, ó struggle kú ni o, wọ́n hang ẹ̀ ni o, wọ́n stab ẹ̀ ni o, kíní kan tí ló mú chemical ló mú yó ni o. He has to see, apart from the chemical, because once he get to the hospital where he was embalmed, he will ask questions pé kí ni nǹkan tẹ́ fi embalm ẹ̀, and he will write it down. Ó máa rí gbogbo ẹ̀ nínú ẹ̀. That's my submission. I think I've answered I've answered your question, K Crown.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you so much, sir, for your for your response. I really appreciate it.
So, Kekran, question to Bailey, the question you ask, that's the problem we are facing in Nigeria. Ọ̀fẹ́, ó ń kàwá kú lọ. Tí bàbá ẹ̀ bá ń wá jọ́sìn fọmọ ẹ̀ ń tòótọ́. This is public money. Supposed to
Kekran
use
was
it.
up now. How did Kekran come down?
He went off and he came back.
Okay. Is his network
That's the
good now?
problem, Kekran.
Is his network good now?
Yes, good now.
Yes.
Yes.
You were talking there.
Yes,
and
my
I
network.
couldn't hear you. You were talking there. I couldn't hear you.
Okay,
So I don't know.
I was sorry. Yes, I was saying.
But Kekran, wait. I want to ask. Is breeze blowing very hard where you
I
are?
was saying that I
Nigeria
believe
breeze
that.
they blow very hard. Yes, I just want to know. Maybe no be wishes and wizard.
No,
Is breeze blowing
Yeah,
very hard wind?
Where I am,
It's
breeze
wind.
dey blow.
It's wind blowing.
It's not as if rain wants to fall. No. Where I am, no.
It's as if they want to fall.
No.
Continue. Let me get my olive oil and my Bible ready. Continue.
Close the window now.
Papa.
I'm a jai. I'm a jatoni. I'm a jatoni.
Oh shit. Baddest.
All right. Now we can go on. I'm good. Let them bring everything. Baba Mohbad, Comfy, Buki Jesse. Bring anything. I am good. I'm strong now. Emma go. Now let's go.
So I was saying that not when like from where you stopped that, the question that we should ask that if the chemical is actually allowed in the morgue there and all stuff like that. So me, I'm of the opinion, or I'm just saying that as a pathologist, I believe that he also have knowledge of different chemicals for preservations, of bodies. As an expert, he will know that okay, this is what they are supposed to use. This is what in environment and all of those things. But and again, the question is that was he sounding worried, when he was making his presentation? Was it sounding as if that chemical was not supposed to be used? I think if he's sounding so, then there should be that will give us a room to think otherwise for diversion.
You know what? But the reason why we are thinking this, right?
What do you think, Papariano?
If you look at the statement Wunmi made against Baba Mohbad, that Baba was at first pushing for a narrative that Wunmi does put something in Mohbad's food. She said the moment Baba got to find out that it was Adura that cooked, it was Adura who cooked the last Indomie Mohbad ate, the Baba had to call the mother that come. So I don't know if Wunmi can give us the evidence anywhere where Baba called the mother, especially on Adura case. I think this will help us. Wunmi too, she's innocent. Let her put out those information. But anyway, everybody's gotten their own last card. They're gonna use it however they want to use it. The thing is this: nothing in an investigation can be ruled as a distraction until investigated. Shall you get?
I said diversion. I didn't say distraction.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like we will not say nothing is a diversion. Distraction, diversion, they are almost the same thing. When something is diverting, it's causing distraction. It means it's taking you from the real issues. It's taking you away from the main thing that happened.
No, it might not be. It might not be distracting.
What is diversion? It's another direction. When something is diverting, if I divert this conversation now.
Yeah, another direct.
Yes. So
Yeah, you might
diversion.
be pointing
This
us
is
to
not the
another
point.
angle.
It's not necessarily. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So if we say diversion to what should is it a diversion that is a distraction that we should abstain from? When we say diversion, so that's I'm trying to be sure that it's not diversion such that is irrelevant, right? But if we say
that is why I did not use the word distraction.
Yeah, could it be a different? Could it be a new fact? Could it be the new thing? But anyway, let's just take it this way. From our own understanding, there's been elements, there's been things that can point to a suspicion of poisoning in Mohbad case. The fact that they kept mentioning Indomie and they started having issues with the last person who cooked the Indomie. It became an issue that who cooked the food, and they mentioned the name. And they mentioned the name. So that gives curiosity for a poisoning test. If I was a pathology and I was told about all of these things, that I should try to make sure whether there's any kind of poisonous substance in Mohbad, because the way they're supposed to brief that pathology, okay? One, this death is mysterious, okay? There's been so many narratives. We've heard about possibility of poisoning, we've heard about possibility of stabbing, we've heard about possibility of reacting to a medication. You have to give them some certain guide such that when they are giving their reports, they will even give more clarity. In fact, the result will be like, I expect the man in the result to answer questions that has been causing confusion, that in this body that was examined, there was no mark and there was no sign of stabbing in this body, to give such fact. And in this body, we do not see any element of poisoning or any poisoning substances. Or maybe we see some, but we do not have more samples, which will give us more elaboration on it. But we don't even know who briefed this pathology, who told him about this case. What is the interest of that person? Because if this pathology was even doing the right thing, was going that route of poisoning, what if somebody came and told him, hey, don't go that route, and they manipulate everything? But Mohbad is having issue with all the people around him. These people, they have shown to be working for another paymaster. All right? They have shown to be working for another paymaster. It is either the man is part of it, but the people around him doesn't seem like they are not, to my own knowledge, they are not speaking in the language of justice. They are only speaking in the language of people who are fixed with what they want. Just like what the government was, the same way government was speaking. Government was speaking in one direction. Nurse. Right now, our legal team, direction of nurse. What are the conviction? Okay, if you believe it was the nurse, the other things people are talking about, why don't you elaborate on those things? So you see, so we're not going to rule out anything until it's investigated. So I don't know if that answer your question.
Yes, it does. It does answer the question. Yeah. So that is, I think that is for that.
If they are so clear, if they are so clear that it was nurse that caused Mohbad death or whatever, every other thing people are suspecting, then clear them without doubt. If I didn't do something, imagine you're telling me you saw me in Jamaica yesterday, and me, I'm refusing to prove it. I'm running away. Then that would be truth. But I have to stand and say, no, this is the truth, and debunk that one and prove your own to be wrong. But in this case, whenever anything comes, because they are shaking, they know what they present as truth is not the truth. So they are intimidated by anything that comes, because that will give them problem. They have fixed their solution. When I heard Wahab Shitu speaking, I'm a bad lawyer. When I heard him speaking, I saw the light of, in fact, he was even saying that we should focus on the direction of the injection. This is a man who never brought pathology. Suddenly, the man is trusting the pathology brought by another lawyer. You see, they are working together. They know the game. How can you be defending a pathology you never brought into this case?
Exactly.
How can you be doing that? It means you work in hand. These are the truths that when I come here, I speak it, it destroyed their camp. They started cursing me. They started talking about how long is my dick, how short, how fat, how big it is. They think when they start discussing whether I'm sitting here, I'm not knocking, I am knocking. Kilo koni, bring your mama make a knocking. If you feel say you like me and I want to knock, so that you go understand, say yes, through your mama body language, you go understand, say enter in body well. How can you be having issue with me? I'm here 24 hours, I'm streaming. If I was here streaming on behalf of Wumi or defending Baba, will you speak like that? Just address what you don't understand. Address the points that I am here. The things that I'm talking about, they address it. Forget about whether I'm here streaming. That is not your business. They give me, they don't give me, I'm here, I'm not. That is not your business. Because I'm going to be here always. There's nothing you can do about that. You're not going to, I'm not kidding. I'm not worried about what babies talk, children talk. I'm not worried about that. What I have to say, do, I will keep pushing it and doing it. That's how I'm built. And you got to contend with that. And the only way you can defeat me, you have to be ready to do the right thing and to bring the fact. When I see that, I will relax. Baba Mohbad, Access Bank accountability. How much was in the Access Bank? We need that published. Wema Bank, what's up? All the money you sent in there, published. GoFundMe accountability. How did it go? Published. Otherwise, it was the same public that came to give you a good name. We told the whole world, this man is good, this man is father of the world. It takes us nothing to come back and tell them this man is bad, this man is worse, this man is an embezzler, this man is a criminal, hiding under a garment. Eba me block, ba me delaying, eba me block here because muted them. Moderator, any one of them, when they are under that illiterate, under that confused, they don't have sense. They want to have sense when they are here. I'm not going to let that. Moderator, let me block that person immediately. Anyone to about solution, block, yeah, done. Immediately. Me will take back comment to him. A block, yeah, done. That's how Bukky Jesse does. In Bukky Jesse life, when you try to correct Bukky Jesse, block that person with Bamidele. I've not seen blocks. A block Bamidele, a block, yeah, koni da fun mo, koni da fun baba, koni da fun iran o de ma ṣòfò ni. Wọ́n ní òfòló mi ẹ̀fọn ṣe ó máa ṣòfò kú láyé ẹ̀ ní olórí burúkú egbèrè ẹ block ìyá ẹ̀ dànù thank you 5 moderator block am the same time want to even you're coming back again your second life then block you again in your second life the worst blocking ever. want to a block they are blocking you reblocking you and blocking you again. Ìyá ẹ̀ kò ní dá fún ẹrú. Last one.
Papariano.
Yeah, go on, good man, Jerry.
I think for me, I see in this demanding for accountability, I see similarities between that of the money that was contributed for spending and public, it was the public that contributed for him, and why some sets were demanding for accountability from him. Some sets were saying it was a free will gift and all of those things, and that it should not
those
be asked.
Those people saying that the money was free.
If you look at
when you look at those people, please wait. Those people saying the money was free. When you look at them, How many of them joined this case since September 2023 or November? They are newcomers, right? Most of them, they are newcomers. So just, they are baby, they are joking. Speak on. Or are you worried by what they say?
Yeah, and
Worried.
now that no, I'm not worried. I'm just
The same way we elevated Baba Mohbad, we have to come
side by
out and
side.
tell the whole world that Oluwa Bamiwo Joseph Aloba is embezzling public fund, is deceiving us, is criminalizing us, is using justice for Mohbad name to scam people, and people should stay away from him. We have to campaign it to the whole world and gain that.
The money,
Until it go round, he must do the right thing, or he could be back on TikTok, that is how it will be.
Yeah, the money wasn't donated for Baba Mohbad that they give back.
Yes, I'm with you.
Yeah, the money wasn't given to Baba Mohbad, they give it to Baba Mohbad. They donate the money for justice for Mohbad. And they're supposed to use the money in the right way for justice.
Let me even add to that.
Right way.
It's not the same money. It's not the same money. It's not the same money. Please. It's not the same money. The money contributed to spending was made for one purpose, to build spending.
No, I'm talking about GoFundMe for Baba.
Just wait, please. Just wait.
Okay.
The money for spending was donated for spending for his bailing. Okay. And now in his bailing, maybe some people may say he may need medication, feeding. Okay, let him spend everything. Let him not spend everything. That one is just like people donating money to our Mohbad Wema bank account. So you understand? Like asking him how he spent that personal money in Wema bank account. I don't think that one is necessary. So you get. So Wema bank account and the spending one you can compare. But Access Bank and GoFundMe, it's a movement. It's a movement. It's money donated for a movement. If all of us say we are Yoruba Nations movement, and we pick somebody who is the head, and we put the person's name in that account because he's the head of the movement, and then suddenly one day the person wake up and say because his name is there, that he will spend the money and nothing will do, we'll drag the person. So you understand?
Yeah, so my last question.
That's what is going on. But Mohbad is deceiving us and scamming the public. So we are trying to make to the whole world understand that Mohbad father, the popular artist that you all know, is scamming the public and making huge money from the public and paying people to fight back, to defend him. So people defending him, they are just nuisance who have been paid to defend him of his criminality and his embezzlement of the public in the name of Mohbad.
Okay. Now does Baba Mohbad owe disturbing, the guy that we lost, does he owe do you think he owes him any form of respect to show to his family or gestures to show to his family? Because I've not heard anything from his camp.
Let me even
think anybody has heard.
Let me start by doing this. Where does disturbing belong? I don't know where it belongs. Is disturbing Baba? Wait. Can you hear me?
An arm of kindness to him.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
All right. First of all, to start with, where does disturbing belong? Is he Team Baba? Is he against Baba? Is it for? I think it's not for Wumi. Maybe neutral. Where does it belong? I don't know where it belongs.
It's not for Wumi. I don't think it's for Wumi. I don't think so.
Okay, it was neutral. Okay. Oh, it was from Mohbad. Yeah. Firstly, right, when we heard of that, we as a team, in the same justice and seeing him around, okay, it doesn't even matter. Even if something today happens to anybody supporting Wumi, I swear to Almighty God, as long as it's the issue of death, I will pay the normal respect to their family. I'm going to do that. That's what they call sportsmanship. in whatever you do. Don't be overly carried away. Don't be overly carried away. Nobody is completely correct and nobody is completely wrong. It is just some discrepancies, and that shouldn't lead to harming each other. That's why we call for a better investigation. If police have done the necessities, everything would have been clear to both parties. If police investigated all the things we have been raising concerns about and brings fact, the both parties will be cleared. But out of unclarity, people take different position. So now, in the course of life, for example, like Gurexi, when Gurexi had an accident, we wished him well. We wished him well. We wished him well. We prayed for him on this platform. We don't agree with him. But what happened to him was natural. Anybody could be walking on the way and you got an accident. And this particular guy, people are refusing to accept that the guy has an illness. The wife who spoke to the public has explained what was wrong with her husband. Wives tend to know more about their husband sometimes, especially recently, more than the mother they've been living with before. You might have been living with your mother for the past 20 years and not have some certain issues. And when you start growing up, you start developing some certain issues. It does not mean that somebody did it to you. Human beings' condition can change. Health condition can change in human beings. And whoever is closer to you will know. The wife said it here boldly yesterday that 2 months ago, this particular guy has been having similar issues. Sure, you understand? Now, if the mother is not aware, then it means the mother is far away from him. It means they are not friendly. That's what we are saying even about Mohbad case. Baba, were you close to Mohbad? And Wumi, can you tell us? Don't forget the lady who spoke to us yesterday. Her name was Omo Wumi. Are you aware of that?
Yes,
They disturbing me on Friday. Yes. Today is Sunday already. Yeah. So today's Sunday or what? Let me see.
Yes,
is today Sunday? Wow.
Yes.
Yes. So the lady who spoke to us, her name was Omawumi. So that lady has shown to us that not all women can be bad. That there are still some good, beautiful women out there. We were thinking that this is a woman syndrome. You know?
It can't be now. That would be stereotyping now, Papariano.
Exactly. I was already thinking that maybe we should be avoiding. Do you know how many women that have avoided since this issue happened? That we just inbox when I just see the name Omo Wumi.
Oh, that would be stereotyping now.
Sure, I understand. But let me not shock you that someone named too has that woman in my family. Someone, let me not go deep. Anyway, let's just leave that aside. A joke. You see, Kekran.
She was cooking, and woman was also cooking in the kitchen now.
Wow. So in the case, like as I was saying, in the disturbing case, in that guy's case, everybody in Justice for Mohbad that saw that family crying, all right, that were unable to empathize with that family. These are people who are very vicious, very violent and vicious and wicked individuals. We all saw what happened to that guy. Like a seizure in the life. And you can tell the camera and everything, nobody was there. And the camera stopped at a point. Even if camera is shaking, at some point it will stop. Everything seems very natural. It calls for no suspicion. It does not call for DNA.
Autopsy.
Situations are different. Right? So now, and people should stop saying, I heard when the mother was speaking to them, and the mother was trying to, she's very emotional. Every mother speaks nice about their children. The mother was saying that his son has never had any sickness before. How is that possible? Even when the wife is confirming that he does have that seizure, that whenever it happens, they try to guard him so that he doesn't hit his head everywhere and harm himself. That in fact, the people are always around him most times. Right? But when the mother wanted to narrate, they are making it look like it was spiritual. And the mother was making it look like, oh, it has to do with justice for Mohbad. The death of that man has nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. He has not said anything or does anything that warrants him. There are people who have said worse than him, very worse than him. In fact, there are people who killed Mohbad that spirit did not go and fight. It was spirit, and it did not come to me, and it did not come to Baba. Baba has said so many nasty things. We don't have underlying illness that is a challenge to us. People have different challenge. Just because everybody come with their problem into justice. So you understand? Some people may be sick. Okay, now I want to ask a question. How about this guy who has a physical challenge, all right, and is in justice for Mohbad all this while before he came? Is it just for Mohbad that made him like that? To the best of my knowledge, this Obaro.
I've not seen him physically anyway.
No.
I don't know.
It's on his page now. You see what was showing there. You can check today when you leave. Okay. She understand. Yes, exactly. He has a good heart. He's a good guy. All right. But accident of life was what affected his leg or whatsoever. You can check it on his page. She understand. Someone like that, you don't humiliate them. They have a voice. Let them speak. Let authorities do the right thing.
Even disturbing has a leg issue.
Oh, really?
Yes. He has leg challenge. Disturbing.
I don't know.
Yes, I've seen him. I've seen disturbing physically.
Me, I'm not used to them. You know, it doesn't come to my page. I don't think we are used to. I'm not used to them. Yeah. I'm used to you, Bossman, Moses, and some people who come here every day, and you don't come every day. So, but you, I'm used to you because dragging and all those things. People must know you when you got dragged.
So, do you think Papa Mohbad owe him any, because we've not heard anything from him.
So,
he has not said anything.
See, the first person that disturbing lives in Ikorodu, right? Baba lives in Ikorodu, right?
Yes.
The first person that should, even on his page, wish that guy a good heaven or peaceful landing in heaven, supposed to be the leader of just the father of Mohbad.
Yeah, the number one citizen.
Exactly. This has nothing to do with any interest. We're supposed to wish the family condolence. Even you see, even American government, there are many countries they don't agree with. But when something bad happens, they will wish those people condolence. Sure, you understand? You don't fight anybody till grave. The person is dead. You are speaking as if you will not die. You are speaking as if you are correct. What if you are wrong? What if you are wrong? All the secret that human beings are doing behind the scene, can you see it? Everything Baba Mohbad is doing behind the scene, can you see it and you are defending him? What if the man will be exposed by God very soon? And after you have used your mouth to condemn people? And now you'll be looking for somewhere to hide. Because now, you don't know. Now you cannot stand again because you have used your mouth to condemn people all on behalf of Baba Mohbad. The day God will expose that man. Now, all this you swear, where would you put it? That's human being for you. They are like ants in front of God. They're like ants. They claim to be God, and they are not.
What if he did? What if eventually he went to do it privately and not publicly, and Does it matter?
There is no way Baba Mohbad will go there that people will not know. And there's no way that he should even do such privately. No. Shouldn't do that. Doesn't make any sense. The right thing to do, go in there and talk to the family, console them. If you can give them some money, you give. Baba is rich now, it's not that poor. From this platform immediately, we raised at least 1.5 million yesterday, on Friday. So,
Wow.
You were there, right?
I was there but I didn't know I later
And I don't think, did another platform raise money? Did another platform raise money as well? I'm just asking everybody general. People in comment section, please let me know. Generally, did another platform raise money yesterday for them? Comment section, please respond. Which platform is that? Which platform raised money? Okay. Someone said joking. No, not this conversation. Was anybody in any platform? Okay. Was it after our own or before? Was it after? Because we did ask, I think, on Friday. So was it today? So was it today? Then today was Saturday, right? So that means it was today, right? Okay. All right.
So now should okay, now still on this. Now, if paraventure now that all these things we are saying now that he should extend a gesture, paraventure doesn't do any of these things. Does it have any implication, to justice movement? Does there any implication?
First, the death of that man. First, the death of that man has absolutely nothing to do with justice for Mohbad. The guy is a blogger. He talks about so many things. If you go to his page, you will see so many things he talks about. But he's also part of the Mohbad movement in some ways. You hardly see him on any platform. Have you ever gone around in any justice platform and seen him there?
No, I don't think so.
You will never see him. So he's on his own space, he's blogging, general stuffs. But Mohbad case is trending, and anybody want to still jump on that. Even Very Dark Man said, I won't do any longer, but it's always there's coming sometimes because it's still on the air. If you don't see other cases sometimes, the one that is there, you jump on it. That's how bloggers do. Right? So movement, in this movement, we can tell those who are in the movement, they are consistent, they are doing live and always preferring solutions, bringing out solutions that can be used, So he wasn't doing that. So the guy has said nothing that warrant him being killed by Mohbad or by the spirit of Baba, because it's like Baba's spirit is the one killing. Because I don't know if they are saying, or are they saying it's God? I don't know. So the same God that cannot kill those that kill Mohbad is the one going after, I don't understand. Or between those that kill Mohbad and people who are just speaking, which one is worst? So don't bring God into it. And don't even try to bring spirit into it. And it's not even about people who are around him. What happened to him was an illness that the wife claimed has been happening to him. And with the way he fell, it's dangerous. The head is the brain box of the body. If you hit your head badly, it's dangerous. It is dangerous. So he fell and he hit his head on the ground, and they took him to the hospital. They tried to manage that on Tuesday 9 a.m., Tuesday afternoon, Tuesday evening, until Tuesday night, and until Thursday night, and Friday early morning he passed in the hospital. I will not listen to the mom because the mom is emotional. The mom said his son never sick. I'm not going to listen to that. Every one of us here have sick in one way or the other. The mom is not so close to the son, is naive of what is happening with his son. You need somebody, if the mom thinks, if the mom is not in good position, but at least she's better than Wumi. Thank God you are Wumi for her. Let me give Wumi. So, you see the mother of this woman, of this person right now, as bereaved as she was, the same day, she attended to the public. She never said, nobody will drag her. Why are we not dragging the stubborn wife? Why? She spoke to the public. She didn't say, go meet industrial god, they are after my baby. Oh. If this particular lady mentioned baby, we'll tell her to do DNA. Right from the Wumi is talking about putting baby in the nylon. What did you do? Oh yeah, tell us what happened. You can't tell us. What did you do? You can't tell us what you do. We'll suspect you. Why are you running? You didn't do anything, but why are you running? They are shouting thief, 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 thief. Are you the thief? No. Then why are you running? Oh yeah, stay now. But you are still running. We will hold you down. We will hold you down to be investigated. Do you understand?
Yeah, all right, Papariano. I think you've answered the question, but I think somehow it will also have an implication, impact in the movement, because
How?
if the number one citizen, if the number one citizen could not did not address, his demise, and maybe extend something or post him in his page or something like that, yeah, it will have an impact on his image. People will see him as.
Let me tell something, right? Mohbad father is not a good man first. It's not a pastor. It's just in disguise. It's just this unfortunate poor people who are just trying to become, trying to have a job. Trying to have a job. She understand. If he was a reasonable person, as even a pastor, there's a way he will address the concern, right? And portray himself to be good. Sometimes you may not like me now, if I don't like somebody, something bad happened to them. Even if they are saying nothing about me, I will hold on to my own integrity that I'm a good person. Let me do what is good. God, keep fighting for me. I will go and do what is good and leave my battle in the hand of God. But for me to be very mean, the person died because the person was against me. Thank God. God, you did it. Who am I? God, you did it. Eh? How about other people that hate me that God have not did anything? Do you know how many people that have dragged this man? So it means this is how God want to be acting. That God is a powerless God. They tie Mohbad in cold blood and ban Mohbad, break his neck, break his leg like chicken. Put in Darusha is still working scot-free. The embalmer is working scot-free. So it is somebody who was not in that house, who don't know nothing, who is even advocating. Is the one that they are now happy, they are jubilating that you see, he has been taught a lesson. He has been taught a lesson. And where this thing goes was they were even pointing finger. This will happen to the next person. You have learned. These are kids. We all will not die the same way. And Toba Jegbi, don't cook. Write that somewhere in your head. I know you all may have so many wishes, wicked wishes. But Almighty God is bigger than whatever each and every one of you think of. Okay? Be careful. Because you who is wishing some person something bad, you never know what may come to you. Yes. So,
Yeah,
like you were saying.
I'm satisfied with the question, your answer, and I said I'm satisfied with your answer.
But I want to tell something, right?
A lesson
Baba
to everyone.
Let's make something clear. One, Baba Joseph Alobalu doesn't know how to talk, right? He doesn't know how to talk as a man. And secondly, the man doesn't have a good heart. He only have the heart of receiving, not giving. Sure, you understand what I'm saying? Have you ever been on TikTok and Joseph Aloba comes to gift you? Have you even ever seen Joseph Aloba gifting Comfy or gifting anybody? He only receive, right? Is that correct? Has anybody here ever seen Baba Mohbad gifting people? But from this moment, he will start doing it. Mark this day down. From this day, Because I am the one that always say it before they do it. From this day, Baba will start gifting people. Watch and see.
Okay. I thought you said give. When you say gifting, right? But
Gift.
there was a situation. There was something I heard. Okay, gift. Okay, on TikTok. Okay, that's
Yes.
fine. I've not. Probably
Baba
doesn't
can
know how to do
exchange.
it.
He can exchange his coins and give it back. You
Probably
understand?
doesn't know how
Baba
to
can
do
gift
it. Maybe he
lion
doesn't know how
too.
to handle TikTok like that.
Who will draw the money for him? He can't tell them that Emi no my gift and win you. Who have good heart has good heart. Forget this thing. If he can be asking Elolo Wole, from this that I'm talking to you, they will make the man to be gifting people rose. To bawa gift me rose. Owó yẹn máa kàn ni. Tẹ́ bá wọlé, tẹ́ bá gbé òṣì yẹn wọlé sí báyìí. Máa kàn owó yẹn ni kò ní ra gba fún yín. So that man ní baba. At least èmi gift any lion. Èmi gift and I gifted him very well. Àdàbí tí mo bá gift baba Mohbad ni. But can he say àdàbí tí mo bá gift Papariano? Tala àdàbí máa jà. Who will àdàbí face? So, as I said, we are here to stay. We are here to live for long. All these guys you see crying today, people mark my words. For me to have stood there consistently, I want to prove to you that they make only noise. Right? Justice for Mohbad is going to where they are choking the whole case, but they don't know. They are telling me, why am I checkmating on Sanshit? They said the reason why I am after Sanshit is because they didn't bring Bankole and Smith. Can you see how poor is that? Who am I? Am I the coroner who will approve Bankole and Smith to be in the coroner? No. But what I said is that everybody has the right to help to fight for Mohbad. Why are some people fighting against other people that they cannot fight? Are you the only one that know how to do the right thing? That's why I get mad with them.
Yeah, Papariano, I heard today that after yesterday's inquest, that immediately the judge went inside the room that Baba Mohbad, Gorexi, and maybe one or two people too, they followed the judge, or the magistrate rather, inside the office and all of that. Now, I was quite it's don't you think it's concerning, he has never done that before. For those times that I've been to the inquest, and whenever the court closes like this, he stands up and go out and they start going, something like that, grant interview. And this person said that he waited, maybe thinking that they will come out, and for a long time they didn't come out. And it's more or less like saying having a meeting, or maybe seeing the magistrate. Do you think it is I don't know. What can you say about that? Is there anything wrong with that, or there's nothing wrong with it, or
Anybody want to answer to that? Sometimes I like to get funny answers. Anybody want to answer to that?
Me, I'm a journalist, so we are journalists, so I'm always curious, to things like that. Because if it were to be maybe the party that do this, I'm sure we'll get a lot of backlash and a lot of things. So let's also put that into consideration when we are answering the question.
Does anybody want to answer to that? I know I'm saying this. Sometimes you see through other people. There's no one funny answer. Does anybody wants to answer to that question? They say, what's the question? Can you please rephrase the question?
Now, it's not actually a question. It is an observation for me. Today I heard when someone was narrating what happened at the inquest, and the person said that immediately after the court session, when the magistrate was going into our office, that Baba Mohbad, Gorexi, and somebody else, one other woman or something like that, maybe Rich Grace, or I don't know, I can't recall, that they followed the magistrate also inside the office. So personally for me, I've not seen him do that, before. So I don't know. Don't you think it's concerning, or don't you think there is, I don't know. But if it were to be the other party that that does this, you understand, we would all know that they've gone to meet the magistrate, or rumors,
They
and
always think
talks,
whatever they
backlash.
do. They always think whatever they do is correct. Whatever every other person does is wrong.
So
Last
I
time
don't
when
know
police
anyone that wants to
escorted
answer that.
Wumi, they were having issues with that. The police escorted Wumi and Mama Mohbad. Now that Baba, they say Baba and Guresi and others are going to meet magistrate. First, I've yet to confirm that, but if that be the case, I mean, what must it be for? That's a good question. So, people, how are you
I heard it
answering
today
that?
on. I heard it today on
No,
Lattice
Munjona.
Life.
Oh, okay.
Yes. She was the one who said so, Monjola. She was the one who said so, yeah, on Lattice Life. So I picked that and I was like, well,
What are people respond? Let me get your responses before I finish what I'm doing here. Do you also have a YouTube page?
me?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I do. It's still growing.
Okay.
Still very.
I grow pages, so if in case you need rapid growth.
I need that. I need now. I need even this
You go pay
particular
now, but
account.
you will pay now. It's not for free. You think it's free?
I'm not saying. I didn't mention free now. I said I need.
To monetize your page.
It's not up to this particular one. Is not up to 10K yet. So, but if it can be up to that.
How many followers do you have on YouTube?
My YouTube I never even reached 50 self. That guy is growing, so
It's never up to 1K, and you are here talking.
at all. It's growing now. You said you grow, so it's something that if you can grow it to that, why not?
I can grow page. I can even sell monetized pages.
Yes, you can do for my even on Facebook, right?
Yes.
You didn't sound convincing.
Do on all social media app. On all social media.
You didn't sound convincing on Facebook. You didn't sound convincing on Facebook. You didn't sound convincing on Facebook. You said
no, it depends. It's been long time I do it. I usually do like mostly Instagram, YouTube, but I've done Facebook before. This monetization, it differs. But recently, I think Nigerian pages can monetize recently. But before, no. Before they do monetize through somebody with foreign account. So that's what I was saying. Yeah, I mean.
I think people are answering the question down there.
They've answered the question.
They say it's Gabby says it has up.
Are you pleased with that? Or what do you think? What do you think might have played out?
Well, for me, if I'm talking as being a journalist, to me, I don't think that should be. I don't think they should go to see her, immediately like that, because it can be interpreted as to different things. I might not be there. I might not know what they discussed, but then it can still also make me feel that no, there is something. Looking at the complexity of the case, all this while. So, for me, if anybody comes up with any theory or any assumption, I think they call for it. and it's not. I don't think the judge, the magistrate itself, should even entertain anything like that. If there's any call like that, it should be for me both parties, or maybe the lawyers represent their lawyers. Not that after. It's just like going to go and meet pastor after service. All of you are just after,
like a choir
after
mistress
service.
meeting pastor after
Yeah,
service.
yeah, I want to go and see pastor after service. That's how it is. And sometimes that kind of thing is like, what you want to go see him for? You get. So to me, I don't think it's something that they should have done. It's raised an eyebrow. It can actually raise an eyebrow, regardless of anything that they will have gone to discuss. Like I said, I might not know. Nobody knows. But regardless, I don't think it's a good move.
But Keitran, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
If I ask you this question, right? Like, are you regretting? Like, would you be regretting right now? What, like, why you were not the PA or the PR? What you used to be PRO of this case? Are you regretting why you are not, or are you even like happy not to have been part of this?
Yeah, the honest truth is this, and I've already been saying it. There is nothing to regret there, because it wasn't something that was being paid. You get, you lose, you regret, and you lose when you know that you have something to gain in a particular thing. If I was being paid and I'm earning there, and they do what they did, I'll feel bad because there's an interest there. But there was nothing. I wasn't paid. So the only regret, or the only thing I can say I felt, was the conspiracy, the betrayal, and the lack of honesty. The way they went about it with me and all of those things. When you came to me, you were this and that. At the end of the day, you turned the other side. So that was my grievances.
And people have been saying something that when you started justice, you were slim, and now you look more like you add more weight. Is that correct?
I don't know. Everybody with their eyes, so I don't know. Everybody with their eyes, so I them know what they see. I can't see.
See, those of you in justice for Baba Mohbad fans, I've told you guys, if on a few say na Mohbad, now they make us get gift for you. You guys should gather yourself, Baba fans, together and give me one person, make a plan for official battle. I go beat her hands down. Man no yala hands down. You go know something about Mohbad. Or go and play other people. Let us all say we are because of just Mohbad. Let us go and play Pella. Or go and play King of TikTok. Because we are just of Mohbad. Yeah. Then you go understand what's in TikTok will be. On TikTok, whenever people gather socially and they say things that people find appealing, people love, right? It doesn't matter whether it's because it's justice or not justice. You see gifters pressing the button, right? That's part of their gratitude, appreciation for how you say it and your personality. And some people even gift you because they may even like your personality. They may crush on you and they like you. And that's why it's not common. Why the jealous ones sit somewhere and be telling so many different stories. Oh, Papariano is going live because when he go live 24 hours, TikTok is paying him, is giving him coins. Can you please use your phone to browse? Can TikTok pay people for going live? It can't work. TikTok will be bankrupted because there are people who will just own their life. In fact, do you know how much data you will pay to go live 24 hours? You must be joking. You must be joking. like I said earlier,
Papa,
like I said earlier, yeah, go on.
yeah, I just wanted to add this that the main essence of having a PR is just for image building, and this has been one of the things that that Baba Mohbad has been is lacking. Let me just say it that way. Is lacking image building. It's image. If a proper PR person is there, all these lapses that we are seeing is character. You said something that is so profound. You said that even if you are bad, sometimes you can just try to pretend, hide it, that so that people will not get to see. But it's I think it's got a better part of him, and that is just it. So the reason why I was actually contracted was to shape that image of the thing. It's not just for what they are actually thinking. Maybe you come and be speaking, you come and be no. I might not necessarily come and be speaking, but you will just be seeing him from afar. You'll be just the things, some of the things that he needs to address.
That man even need to
within
be
the
cursed. This is a man that they cursed, and they said things that was not befitting to him. You quickly went to make a publication to correct it, to make it look nice. And the same people came attacking you. They came attacking
Exactly.
you.
Exactly.
They enjoyed that, but they enjoyed Baba Mohbad being cursed.
So that's just it. So
They don't like
the
him.
message
They are just there.
is to build the image, is to shape his image and all of those things. But I know I could have given him a better and a best PR. Yes, I'm not boasting. I know my job. I could have done that for him, but it's just so sad the way they turn it around, and they could not even do the job till now. Sef
But I
doesn't have
think the
anyone.
mistake that occurred then, which is one thing I think you should learn now. Okay, I think you should learn to be more practically independent, because that is what you missed at the time. You were trying to work with people who you do not even know their background, you don't even know their motive, whether they merit it. Yes.
Exactly.
So maybe
You're right.
what you should have made yourself is that I'm a PR, I'm a general PR for justice for Mohbad. I've made myself a mouthpiece, just like me. I'm an advisor for justice for Mohbad. This I have seen myself, and I will always be ready to advise anytime, any day. So you can be doing your own research, hear from different parties from everywhere. Before they even bring the news out, you brought it out.
Exactly. You're right.
So you'll be a PR, and many people will support you from different angles. They will still support you massively. So
Right.
because they will see you as a PR, because that's what you represent. You're not representing the family, but you're representing part of the public who believe in your presentation, in your service. It's not by force, okay? That's why, like some certain people who I've dealt with, they do their thing and they keep to it. I don't beg you, don't come close to me, even if it's one or two people, I'm okay with that. And they expand their work. When you expand your things, people who don't like you, they start liking you. Do you understand? You don't force them in, and you don't need their permission to do whatever you want to do. You don't. Put it to their face, let it shock them. So that is me for people.
You're right.
Like,
At
the same
that
way I
time,
have said that. Hmm?
that time the case was fresh. It was not easy.
No, it all depends. It all depends on the background you come from. You see, like me,
Yeah.
from the things I've
you're
been
right.
doing before, that I came into this case, I was able to know my groove. Within the case, I was able to quickly come back to my stability to where I want to be. Sure, you understand? I will hear from everybody and then quickly know where my safe zone, and come and be there and play the game from there and attack from there, or do my service, render my service from there. But it's crazy.
It is what it is, Papariano.
But the experience
you are
you've got
doing well.
the experience you've got from this now should guide you into a new case or any other thing. Sure, you get what I'm talking about?
Yeah, of course.
Because what me I
Of
got
course.
from another case before come to this place got me intact. That's why I'm following the case small. Like many people can't see what I'm saying. until their eye. I'm calling out some shit right now. And they are telling me that, why am I, do I know better than Sam? I can know better than Sam if he doesn't do what is needed. Because the truth is not hidden. You don't have to be a son to identify the truth and the fact. You don't have to be. If we want to say because somebody is a son, so they are correct, it means everything that Falana's son did in this case. Why are you guys having issue with Falana then? He's a son. Do you want to correct a son? You see, now they will change. Now they will change their mouth. They just want to defend what they have. If I was here like going live 24 hours for Baba Mohbad, I swear Baba Mohbad fans will be happy. If I was doing for Wumi, they will be happy. But the moment you are not for Wumi, you're not for Baba Mohbad, then they'll say, who are you? They'll say, you are making money from this case. You are making money from this case. How about them? What stopped them from making money?
Abi.
Don't they like money?
they like it more.
They are pained. They are badly pained. That's why I'm the one person that I know they are trying so hard. But this person you see is giving them sleepless night. They sleep and wake up on my case. For Gracie to take my case to Berekete. Did everything. Berekete was defeated. I defeated all the shenanigans they did with Berekete. They bring the bookages of this world like Quencher. Now they are hiding under Comfy. Even Comfy, look at how our life is deteriorating. Look at Comfy life. Comfy doesn't look like somebody who enjoys to live. Does she look like somebody who enjoys living? Look at me, I enjoy living. I like to live. Look at me. They don't know what to do. They will speak. At the end of the day, they will come back to my truth. You see everything I've been saying, right? There's none of that thing that will not happen. But when it happened, I said, suffering. It kept happening, you know. They have been trying to prove me wrong for a very, very long time. They have been trying so badly to prove me wrong. But they don't. They cannot. And maybe this autopsy result came to be something else. Saying, hey, they would have been celebrating, been fighting. But each autopsy still come out inconclusive, undetermined, unascertained. In fact, we don't even know which laboratory they did the autopsy. We don't know which laboratory they did the autopsy. How much was used to do the autopsy? They are telling us between 12 million and 20 million. We should be guessing.
I think Baba Mohbad was even aware of the results before they read it. And that's why he never wanted to say anything.
He was aware. And Adibi, he has told us we would have quickly do another one again.
Yeah, now.
With a different pathology. Because it's possible that Odumosu that we say we don't want might have influence on this one. Sure you get. But they went silent. They played with it to the game. That's why I can't separate them from the game. I can't. And they even went ahead. They're even using Buki to say, for Buki to even come and be saying that even if 100 autopsy is done, nothing will be gotten. They are part of the game. Yes. Serious? Buki said that Muyiwa told her that even if another or multiple autopsy is done, that the result will remain the same. That there are some powerful people in there. Buki just said so. Just said so.
What else are they waiting for now? Nothing else now. They
try to cancel anybody who has hope of doing another one. That's what they have shown us since December last year. We would have, find a way to do another one, but they delay us. They make then they bring it. That's what they want. As some people are here protecting them. I am here in your eyes. I will be here in your eyes seeing the drama you are playing until the case get to where you guys will be choked, when you have no hope again. They are still lying to them. They are making them believe that Wumi will be arrested, that yes, some shit is working, everybody will be packed, everybody will be stuffed. Let me go and turn my ever.
Hey, before you turn your ever, I just want to say one thing. Will you be shocked?
Because you are here now, I know you will speak.
No, I'm not speaking. Let me just ask you, will you be shocked if you know that some of these people have known that they've done the DNA test and the result is out already.
I will not be shocked.
And it's possible.
It's possible. It's possible.
It's possible.
No. Talk by person. I will never, as Papariano, I will never believe that son belongs to Mohbad. It's difficult for me to believe. So with the way the mother
it may be difficult for you, but do you know that they might have done the DNA and it is confirmed?
Maybe they fraud them, okay, and make it positive. Maybe
I don't know, but most likely something is telling me that they have done that DNA test.
Thank you very much. That's possible because the silence of Baba. In fact, Baba fans are not even dragging him out. His silence on that DNA. It speaks a lot. They are lying to their they are lying to their fans. They only care about defending Baba, everything. That's why I say that people, you will see how they all will be disgraced. Shebin and me, the moment they start coming for me, thank God that me I can talk. I am not somebody that the people speak to who cannot answer. On a papa, that's why God consolidates me for a year. If not for accident, now I go get accident. If not for death, now I go come to no be to me. It could you know see me. Boshi jino sile mi, o jino sa yika mi. Ifani mo nka fun ibe yin, yala ya yin. Make una go ask well. Na no go sleep well. I did on top my truth. And I contributed my money. And I have the right to make sure that the right thing is done in this case. I have the full rights. You want the right thing, I want the right thing. Why are you fighting me? Everything I'm asking for is not correct. Telling our lawyers what they should be doing. What is wrong there? They said Baba, they are all hiding under Baba. He cost Baba. Koni da fun Baba no. Aye Baba no ma bajeni. She Baba Mohbad was scam wani. Iwa ton wo se was scam.
Papariano. You know, there are so many areas I agree with you. Okay? There are some areas I will never agree with you. I understand where you are coming from. I understand the reason why you got to this point. I understand your frustration. But there are some areas I will not agree with you. And I've said it several times. You see, most of you, and I can believe all of you that are involved in this justice for Mohbad, you don't understand the type of people that you are dealing with. Most people don't have pedigree. Most people, they don't have what it takes. Okay, they are people of questionable characters, almost all from top to bottom. And by the time you see the way they come into this justice for Mohbad, everybody is coming for different intent and intentions. Okay? Everybody is coming for different reasons. They were all of them just rushing into this justice for Mohbad. And unfortunately, they could not even organize themselves from the beginning. And what result do you want to get? If the foundation is faulty, what are you going to get? You cannot get any result. It is all this fighting, personality, ego tripping that everybody is just doing all over the place. And most of these people, they have shady character. If you go back into their past, you will discover that, especially those who have been in the forefront, supposedly forefront of the fighting for Mohbad, they are of people of questionable characters. And it has played out in the presence of all of us. From A to Z, we could dissect and see who these people are. Okay? So when you are dealing with people, even look at the people that surround Mohbad, everybody that surround Mohbad, all of them are of shady, questionable characters. From the wife to the servants, to all the friends. Go back to go check their name. What are they? What do they know? Where are they coming from? And that's what makes this justice for Mohbad very complicated. Everybody just coming to take something out. Everybody just coming, they have been planning, they are scheming, everybody scheming and planning, and there is no one with, most people are not with good intention. And that's why they mess everything up to this point. That's why they mess everything up. Everybody's only coming to take their own share of the cake. Some people, they want to be popular. Some people, they want to be TikToker. They want people to know them. That is the only reason. It's not because they really want justice in the real sense of it.
Can I ask you a question, Mr. Topper?
Yes, I'm listening.
What is your own purpose? What did you come to be famous?
Nothing. I'm just here. You know, I don't come in when it comes to
How are you sure?
clash.
How do you know that others came for something and you came for nothing?
No. I'm not. What do you mean by scam for nothing? Me, I'm just contributing my own little talk. I don't have anything to do with anybody.
How do we know it's just a little talk?
Have you ever had me in any of the? Have you ever had me? Have you ever had my name in any of the group? Or they say I'm involved in one thing or the other?
They were dragging you. They were dragging you last time when they put your picture.
Lie. Nobody will drag me. I've never talked to
I will send
anybody.
you the video. What
Send me a video of what? That what? What did they say I do?
They were dragging you that you claim to have a fake foundation, that you are also coming to look for opportunity to see whether you have it to build your foundation.
You see, look. We know why we even mentioned the issue of foundation. It's not because I want to use it for justice for Mohbad. I've been doing my foundation before. When you are still in secondary school, Papariano. When you are still in secondary school, I've been doing my foundation. So nobody can tell me that. I have Google my name, Google the name of my foundation, and see everything I've done on it. I've been doing it for 15 years. So, and I never collect any money from anybody. I'm using my money to do it. Okay? So, I have my name all over the place. Written from Lagos to Ekiti State, all over the place. I've touched everywhere. Okay? So, I'm not interested in all those. This one, I told you from the beginning the information I have. So that's why I don't take whatever is going on in this justice for Mohbad very, very serious. Because I know the angle I can approach. And I've approached it in that angle, and I discovered that it's nothing. Okay? I've discovered it's nothing. So anybody that wants to talk about my foundation, have I even talked to anybody? I even told you that even you, I don't know you, and I don't think I want to know you than me talking on your platform the way we talk. Easy man.
Mr. Tope, can I ask you a question? Mr. Tope? Mr. Tope? Mr. Tope, can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, can I ask you a question?
Yeah,
Yes.
I hear you.
Yes. Do you have a
I
foundation?
can't hear you.
Can you hear me? Yes. Can you hear me? Can you
Yeah, I
hear
can
me?
hear you a little.
Yes. Do you have a foundation?
Yeah, I can hear you a little.
Yes, I said, do you have?
Yes, I have.
Do you have a foundation?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Okay, because there have been so many foundations that has been coming around, but people are not giving them chance.
I'm not bringing my foundation to this. No, I'm not giving my foundation
sometimes,
to
right?
this. It's none of my
as a-
business.
You know, sometimes as a warrior, before you bring yourself into a fight, you will not come completely, you will have to disguise, come in and check whether the ground is soft, whether everywhere is palatable.
And that's why most of you are, most of you people in this business, that's what you do. And you see, you know that, I know Papariano, but the way you sat down there, questioning a lot of people, by now, those even people you've put on a high pedestal, you've discovered that they are not what you think they are. You've discovered that. I listen to you I listen to you most of the time, and I listen to people that come on your platform, and I listen to, I know by their footprint for what they have done in this justice for Mohbad, and you get to a stage you discover that, oh, even these people, they are as clownish as you think. We don't suffer for this justice for Mohbad. We don't suffer for this justice for Mohbad. Different people, different characters. And they cannot even hide it.
They can't hide it, oh, imagine.
Most of them cannot even, they can't hide their character. They cannot even pretend to be what they think they are. They can't.
They cannot.
They cannot. Because that is who they are.
I'm telling you.
By their fruit you shall know them.
By their fruit you shall know them. You are very correct.
Yeah.
Yes.
They plan all these things they are doing, they are planning, and it's just very sad. And like I told you, the reason why
it is very sad. And I told you, it's very sad, you know.
The reason why I don't want to blame Baba Mohbad is you don't know the type of character that surround that man, that gagged that man, that put his life on hold, and he could not even function. Look at Muyiwa. That was brought into this thing from the beginning. Everybody thought, he's going to do the right thing in his own, at least to guide the man, because the man believed in him. You understand? Because the man believed in him. We thought he's going to die, he's going to do something, and at the end of 2 years, everything is nothing. It's just wasting of money. And they could not even sit down and give us a brief of what, at least out of all the money they spent, they should have been able to single out 1 or 2 tangible things they did with the money. They could not. And the whole money just fizzle away like that. Who does that to himself? Who does that?
I'm telling you,
and look at all the characters. See all the characters that have come in and go out. Come in, go out. Come in. All of them are playing hide and seek. All of them are bringing out their joker at every point. They are bringing out their joker at every point.
Can you imagine?
They bring this one. They bring this one in today. They bring another one in tomorrow. When they see this one is doing something, they know how to knock themselves out. They knock. You know how many people they've knocked out on this justice for Mohbad? They knocked them and they've silenced all of them, and nobody hears of them.
Wow! But why are they doing so?
That's their problem. I don't know. That's their problem. That's their problem.
Terrible. It's terrible.
And that's why we are back to ground zero now.
I was even thinking, in the beginning, I was thinking you were going to bring your foundation,
For what?
No, at some certain point. It looks like
I said, Papariano, I cannot even deal with you. I cannot even deal with you. You're talk less of dealing with people I don't know. I cannot even deal with you. Even
that's dealing with Mohbad now. I thought you love Mohbad. I was thinking you are a good man. You love Mohbad.
I don't have any business with Mohbad. No. I don't love Mohbad. I don't love anybody. I don't.
Can you say that again? Can you say that again? That you don't love Mohbad?
I don't love Mohbad. I don't love Mohbad.
People put it on the record. People put it on the record. Guys,
people don't love themselves and they want to love other people. Forget about all those things. They don't love themselves. How will you love somebody when you don't even love yourself? When the only thing you want to do is how to.
Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself? Do you love yourself?
I love myself. That's why I'm. You see, somebody wrote it there. Confused.com. He got to say, Papariano, totally confused. And because they said that
They are laughing at you. They are laughing at you. They say
people you don't even know.
They say you are confused. They say you are confused.
No, me. Like, no, not me. Forget about
So
it.
yeah, ask
I beg.
the person.
I'm done.
Ask the
I
person.
don't. No. I don't have time. I don't have time for those things. Yeah, but I don't know. We have to be very, very careful when you're talking to me.
Temperature. Who is confused? Temperature. Who is confused? Please expatiate.
Okay, let me just cease for now. I'll talk to you later.
Mm-hmm. But wait, let them explain. Talk about they say you are confused. So it's you. You were very happy. You were thinking that you were happy that it was others. Now, how do you defend yourself against that? Don't know. How can you say you don't love Mohbad and you are here? Mr. Tokpetosin, how can you say you don't love Mohbad and you are here? Are you catching cruise here? Rishi. If your foundation is to rescue human being, is Mohbad not a human being? What is the function of your foundation? And how can we be proud of your foundation? Let me start up, man. This life is very easy and sweet to condemn others. And people are watching. People are watching. People are recording. Ah, this food sweet too. Mr. Tokpe, you don't verse. Why is it that people don't like to hear the truth? You guys want other people to hear your truth, but you cannot hear truth when I tell you back.
Hey boy, I'm at work, so don't disturb me. I'm working, and I will come back as soon as I finish my work. Okay? You are working now. You are doing your work there, and you have been on this place. So I'm doing my work. I'm not. Let me just finish what I'm doing.
I'm just saying, as a foundation, don't you think you have to bring your foundation to help us here? Foundation has become very cheap. Everybody just own foundation. Thunder fire, when will you own your own foundation? In some country, if they hear what you are saying right now, they will take away your foundation. You will just log in, they will say, you are not qualified to, to own a foundation. Oh, sorry, you have been dismissed. Oh God, there is pepper in this food. But not too bad. Not too bad. God. God, why you like me like this now? Why you love me so much? Guys, do you want to see the way I'm eating? Ah, God. And you fast me. Sorry for that. I'm almost done. It's remaining the last round. It's supposed to be 20 rounds. I'm almost going to the last round. Oh yeah, chairman, come up. Come up, chairman.
Is there any sound? Papariano? Tope Tosin Wolabi. Okay, you can hear me, okay? Okay. Papariano has somehow gone muted. Somehow. It don't go gent. At least he needs to learn that, okay, a little break like this, he will just play music or play a sound or a voice note or a recorded material to keep the page active rather than just mute or just doing cha 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 cha. In fact, and I having my earpiece in my ear, so the way it was doing cha 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 is just disturbing my brain. It was going into my brain like, what? Eating by 1 a.m. Is that a good practice? Comment section. Oh, Maggie, you too. Aha. The sound was so disturbing. So him eating around 1:12 midnight. Is that a good practice to be eating by this time? I'm not sure though. He's used to eating. Yeah, the sound is so very disgusting sound. What? Especially if you have your earpiece on. Hi, yeah. It will be
You said what? What thing you say?
The sound will be
Me?
You know, I have my pieces on my both
Can you record me eating one day and send it to me?
You won't like yourself anymore. In fact, you won't eat on online anymore.
Nah, lie, I beg.
Comment section.
Record me when I'm eating one day.
Comment section, please confirm that. Was that a very good sound while he was eating? Would you love him to continue?
It was fabulous.
Sound?
It was fabulous.
Wait for comment section now. Relax.
No, these are Baba fans. They won't say nothing nice, believe me.
Thunderfire is Baba fan, Sabi.
Let me see.
See Thunderfire, the Baba fans. Sunny, Eben, Baba fans.
I don't know those names.
Baba fan. Are all these people Baba fan? Maggie is Baba fan.
It's Gabi Baba fans. Gabi said I should keep
eating. It's Gabi Baba fans.
Gabi said I should keep eating. That is good. You see?
See, all for once, your eating style is ridiculous. At least I'm sure you have so many records, you have so many recorded materials, you have Mohbad song. Just give us that interlude.
I'm not on the studio, that's the thing. Most time I do go live on studio because while on studio is very easy. I can even put on a show. That's why most time I like to cause fight before I go eat.
Exactly. So let them have those fights. Let them be ruminating without fight.
I was trying to make Tokwe fight, but he didn't respond to the fight.
I think Tokwe is somewhere in his office. He said he's working or something. Okay.
Did you join Justice for Money? Like Tokwe was saying.
Did I join Justice for Money?
Mm-hmm.
Like cash for money?
Mm-hmm.
You can answer yourself for that now.
Tokwe was saying.
But you know my antecedent on this justice, on this movement, so you should be able to answer a few questions.
I don't know.
No, I did not. No, to answer you straightly, I did not. I joined being compassionate and trying to fix a decadence in the society. So just on a humanitarian and compassionate ground, not for money.
Can I bring a case to you?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead. We'll look at it together.
You are a human rights violation foundation or just charity giver?
Human rights violation, or what did you just say?
What is the objective of your foundation?
Clearly spelled out in the foundation's objective on our page, so you can go there and read what we are meant to do.
So the manager of the page.
I love people to read. I love people to read and Do you know my findings on this matter?
Where should I go reading when you are here? When you're the representative, are you not proud of what you're representing? In fact, this is like an avenue for you to also to reinstate what you do, to emphasize on it verbally. There are things can be presented in written forms, oral forms, and you can also do any of this form.
If I want to do that, you will have seen me coming here on Pears Foundation page. You will have seen it. But now, this is just me.